So we are going to do some examples where we describe the transformation that's happened and then graph the function, our new function g of x, and state the domain and range for that new function. Example number 1, my f of x, my starting point, is just going to be the basic square root function, square root of x. And g of x, my transformed function, is x minus 3, all under the radical, and then plus 4 outside the radical. So let's take a look at what we've done to this. Inside with x, we have a minus 3. Remember, inside is horizontal and opposite. So horizontal translation, right 3. Next, the 4 on the outside is a vertical translation. And that's going to be up, positive, by 4. All right, so let's go ahead and jump over to Desmos real quick. I want to show you what the original parent function versus the transformed function look like, and then we're going to come back and graph those. You can do this in Desmos when you're doing your homework at home. In class, I suggest that you use your calculator to get some practice using the calculator. And for example 1 here, my original parent function, f of x, is equal to square root of x, is there in red. And you can see my transformed function is in blue. And notice that it has moved over by 3 to the right and up by 4 to the left. And that is exactly what we expected based on the transformations that we described. It has not stretched or shrunk. It hasn't gotten closer to the y-axis, and become a more rounded curve. It hasn't become a flatter curve either and gotten closer to horizontal. So let's go ahead and go back and graph that. All right, so we know that we're kind of over here in quadrant 1. So I'm just going to kind of draw quadrant 1 here. And we said that we went over 3 and up 4 to our starting point now. So over 3 and up 4 is here. And then we have kind of a sideways half parabola is how I kind of describe a square root function. So that's 0.3 comma 4. So that means that our domain and our range have both changed because our domain now starts at 3 instead of 0. So it's going to be x greater than or equal to 3. And our range, our y value, now starts at 4 and goes up from there. So it's going to be greater than or equal to 4. So because we have moved up, down, left, right, our domain and our range have been affected.